Rachel Dolezal has an OnlyFans page where she's revealing her body in exercise poses and lingerie. All right. She has an OnlyFans page, Rachel Dolezal, who fell from grace while pretending to be a black woman working for the NAACP at a high level. You know, doing her job. There's nothing that was saying that Miss Dolezal was doing anything nefarious other than pretending to be a black woman, but she was doing her duties, you know, and she got outed by her white parents. Her parents was pissed off that she was pretending to be black, so they outed her and whatnot. And it's quite jarring when you see what she looked like before as to what she looks like, you know, even today. You know, I don't know if she's taking some medication to, you know, darken her skin. You know, I even thought she had, you know, did some kind of surgery to make her nose fatter like a black person and shit, but turned out she has her regular nose. You know, it's just her, you know, it's just her taking steps, you know, changing her hair and, you know, addiction and everything. And, you know, it's kind of fucked up, you know. Some people posit that she has a mental illness and shit, but we look at cultural appropriation even down to our parents every fucking day and shit. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, the NAACP is an impotent organization that has done nothing for black people for over 50 fucking years and shit. We've slid further and further into the economic abyss. And, you know, all our supposed leaders and these groups and shit, these boule groups and shit, if I have to use a code word, you know, have done dick all and shit. And black people have just gone around the circle repeating the same things over and over again and hoping for different results and shit until it's almost at the twilight hour and shit. And here we have Rachel Dolezal, you know, who has children, okay? She has, I think, like 2 or 3 kids. And I don't know if she has custody of her kids and shit, but she seems to be having a hard time paying her bills and shit, so she has an OnlyFans page and whatnot. And she also has to pay back all the welfare she owned because she had got an advance from her book company. You know, the company, she wrote some kind of book about being transracial, you know, haha. She wrote a book about being transracial or something, and she got an advance like 88 grand and shit in monthly installments, not a lump sum, you know, according to Wikipedia and whatnot. So I don't know, man, she ran through that shit. Kids are fucking expensive. Who the fuck knows, you know? I'm not making excuses for her pretending to be a black woman, but it doesn't really bother me because today in this society, in the kangaroo court of the colonies here, everybody can be a woman and shit. There's some question as to what is a fucking woman and shit, okay? And I think we can squeeze Miss Dolezal in there, okay? She has to take care of children and whatnot. And she wants to, the only recourse she seems to have is showing her naked body and shit. You know, that's probably going to degenerate into her doing boy-girl shit. Then she'll do a sex tape or something. Who knows? You know, I just, you know, I don't want to see her do her sex tape and whatnot. I looked at her, you know, she keeps herself in good shape. It's a little on the scrawny side there these days. It's fucking hilarious and shit. A lot of people are dragging her on Twitter and shit. I don't know the ethnic makeup of the people dragging her or the numbers by gender, you know, alleged gender or assigned gender as some retarded groups will put and shit. We live in a fucked up Orwellian society right now and shit. Any day now, I'm expecting a horse to be elected senator and shit. That's how bad I think it is as a misogynist anarchist in this here ethnic community and shit. And I don't have a problem with Ms. Dolezal in general. I don't have a problem. I think when she was in the NAACP at that high level, she was doing her job and she was just way too out there. She knew she had so much to lose, but she was way out in front of the, you know, the organization doing what she had to do and shit. And she got busted. Her parents, her white parents, had enough of her betraying the white race, so they outed her and shit, left her bereft. And she was married, but I think she's separated or divorced now with 3 kids to take care of. So she got to show her peace leave and shit, you know? Just show her goodies or not. And fuck the NAACP and shit. You know, I really got nothing to say about any sisters that's mad about her pretending to be, you know, a black woman when they gave transracial or trans women a pass and shit. And now trans women are supplanting them in every area and shit, you know. They're supplanting you in sports and shit. They're doing women's sports. They're supplanting you in politics and representing you as a political group and shit. And you're representing your interests. Non-cisgendered black women, okay? You've allowed this to happen. You've made bad decisions that brought it to this. And why should I shit on Rachel Dolezal or shit if she wants to have an OnlyFans page and show her used up piece sleeve and her gym body, Why should I shit on that? I looked at the crap is whatever. It's like PG to me, you know. Now I was listening to it on a certain content creator's page, and that content creator who shall go unnamed, she has this like dirty ass laugh, like she's supposed to be like a elder stateswoman of a certain media group and shit, and she has this dirty ass laugh that always gets on my nerves ever since Kevin Samuels died, and she made fun of that shit too on the low, slick, did some slick shit with let's just wait for that dirty ass laugh. So I heard that dirty ass laugh, and every time I hear that dirty ass fucking laugh, I just come out of my cubby hole and shit. And whatever, I'll leave her unsaid and shit. I'll leave her unsaid. I listened to another commentary by someone I actually respect, and they were talking about how they consider people like me clout chasers for mentioning the names of certain people in black YouTube and shit. So I won't do that to this one time. I just will say that, good luck to Miss Dolezal and shit, man. Hold out for the biggest deal. I don't know how her book deal is doing, but she took an advance of $88,100 something dollars, and she got that in monthly installments and shit. And then she had to pay. She avoided jail by cutting a deal with the welfare office to pay back the money in installments. So she has to work hard for that money and shit. Who knows? Maybe she'll go do some. Maybe she'll go legit porn. Maybe she'll go to Brazzers or something. Maybe she'll do some interracial shit. That'd be fucking funny. That'd be the end of her. Like, if she ever does that, that would be the end of her money making potential once she did that. So I don't know what to say. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel or other social media, but like I don't know. If only she cashed in she threw away her whiteness. She threw away her whiteness and shit. Her parents helped her throw away her white privilege and shit. And she's fucked because, since she considers herself transracial, they're going to treat her like a nigga.